Hi there, students. Dada, or Dadaism, or Dadaist. So I think Dada is a noun and Dadaism is a noun as well. And then Dadaist as the adjective to describe it. Okay, Dadaism or Dada, it was an artistic movement it's really from the beginning of the 20th century. I think it probably started in Switzerland. And it's a reaction against the principles of what is beautiful. They're reacting and going in the other way. So they refuse to accept the criteria of what is aesthetically beautiful. And they go in the opposite way. They are irreverent about accepted criteria. It's things that are incongruous, that don't fit, that are irrational. So, for example, in the thumbnail, there's a fountain that's made from a men's urinal, and this is the idea of Dadaist. It goes against the status quo, the ideas of what were beautiful, mainly involving visual arts, literature, poetry, theatre, graphic design. It's making things that are deliberately irrational, cynical, nihilist, random. It's the rejection of prevailing standards in art. And let's see, I'm actually quite a fan of Banksy, the graffiti artist, and I think this stunt that he pulled, this thing where one of his pictures was auctioned, and then after the hammer went down, it was shredded, and I think that is very Dadaist. Yeah, it's got this nihilistic, different way of treating society, and a completely different approach. It goes against accepted ideas of what is beautiful or good art, and it very often uses humour and the absurd, things that are silly, that make no sense. I think, for example, a lot of the humour of Monty Python, this is very Dadaist as well. Although, let's see, Dada started I think in Zurich in the about 1900, 1910. And it was a reaction against the First World War, against the society that there was. It was a rejection of the standards of the time. From Dadaism, for example, art techniques, collage came from art techniques, where you cut out things and you stick them on, or different things on, or cut up technique, or a photo montage, or assemblage. Assemblage is where you make an object in collage, and then it includes some sort of various different objects nailed to it. Okay, so this Dadaist, Max Ernst, for example, was a Dadaist. It's a movement of things that are crazy, that don't make sense. A Dadaist alternate reality, and that's why I say I think a lot of Monty Python's humour is Dadaist, because it's crazy alternative realities. Okay, so a photograph of a naked ballerina playing tennis with a dinosaur. Okay, it's got this Dadaist twist to it. Dadaist humour. Okay, so it's things that are just really rather crazy, maybe a bit silly, and it's a negative reaction to the First World War and the things that went up, and blindly following the status quo because that's what you've got to follow. It's very nihilistic as well, nihilist. It doesn't that nothing has value. It's irrationality, negating the accepted laws of beauty, going against the status quo. So, a song that is entertaining, but it's like musical comedy. This might be a piece of Dadaism. Okay, I think Dadaism paved the way for postmodernist things, postmodernist poetry, where the meaning is much more obscure, and you need to follow it, and you don't follow the established tenets of this. So, Dadaism, formality. I think I'm going to give it a 6.5 in formality. Use it in a semi-formal conversation, or semi-formal or formal writing. As to origin, they say that it came from the French word dada, which is a hobby horse, which is really kids' English. They say that a knife was stuck into a dictionary, and the word dada appeared. So Dadaism, an interesting artistic movement. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Dadaist Dadaism.